Well,
Well,
and
you
just
shouldn't leave your car unlocked with the keys in it. You know what I'm saying? But
some people
still,
do, but that's because they feel safe. They thought their
I know.
environment was safe.
Yeah. What a slap in the
Well,
face, to
and just
them.
leads me to a quick spin-off question because when somebody's like they think it's the kids, have you ever thought like adults has adapted that for like a cop
Oh
out?
yeah. Oh yeah. Sure.
Because
Well, yeah.
I was talking, and you know me, in your career field, we won't say, but in your career field, because I was talking to this young guy. Not I'm young myself, but guy around my age, I was like, here's the deal: is like old timers will swear it's the kids, but in all reality, it's backwards. It's the parents because that's what allowed this. So, do
Well,
you think the
yeah.
kids are a cop out?
I guess it depends on the situation, but parents are that is the
Well, that's what
biggest
I'm saying. You could talk on
problem in
that.
America. I would say that parents in America need to freaking get their lives together. They need to start being strict like our parents were to us. I mean, hopefully they're or your grandparents. It don't matter. Just you need to be strict. But you know why that's not going to happen? It takes
Why?
a lot of time, blood, sweat, and tears to be strict to your kids. You can't
Yeah,
just say something and then they do it, and then you don't punish them. You got to stand by your word. You got to have some balls. You got to deal with your kids not loving you all the time. Like they might not always want to come up and give you a hug and a kiss. They might be pissed at you, but 20 years from now, they're not going to be a piece of shit. They're going to be a
yeah.
good, like, stand up citizen who's not going to steal the neighbor's car.
Well, and
That's why
my
you're
thing
doing
is,
it.
yeah, and that's my thing, dude. We had tough love back in the day, which I'm sure a lot of other people had. Hopefully my age, but it was just like I will say that I think that even on my parenting end, and I see it on other parenting ends, but when we got something taken away, it was gone. Like it was no conversation. If the man, which was daddy, I'm gonna say it like that, Southeast Texas daddy. If he said a month, it was a month, and you don't get it back till the next time the calendar hits the
And you
same date in
didn't
30
even
days.
ask. You didn't
Then
even ask because you knew it
no,
wasn't a question. Kids these
no,
days will try to talk to the parent like they're their friend and try to convince them to not go through with the punishment. Or hey, it's been a week. I know you said a month. No.
yeah, that's a point there. That's a point, brother. I'm putting
Yeah,
you in
that I
one
mean,
of.
whew, yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
and
But
and and
that's
and
but here's the
and,
thing:
and
you can't tell a parent how to parent.
that's right.
So what are we gonna do about it?
Well, and long ago, I feel like it's probably been around forever. But dude, you got to imagine the '50s. They were like, "Lay it to my kids, dude. I don't care. Get the hardest piece of like petrified wood, drill 5 holes in it, lay it
Yeah.
to them." And then
Can
somewhere
you
around
give
the
him
line,
swats?
the
Why didn't you
discussion.
already do it? Yeah.
Well, somewhere around the line, the discussion came up. They were like, "Well, the school's not whipping my kid,"
Uh huh.
and then I see the point, but then it just passed over, and then finally we got this whole generation where they're like, "We're going to take the paddle out of the school." You know what I
Well,
mean?
have you seen the videos of the group of kids? It's like 15, 20 kids, and this started becoming a thing. They'd go into CVS's and just take stuff and run out, and no one's
Weird.
gonna stop them. Yeah.
Just
Shocker.
don't care. I
Be
mean,
careful
look,
the company
Walmart's
you
having to
keep. My parents.
revise their whole way they shelve things because we got boys in there trying to steal them. It's all right.
Well, in
Well, look,
California, going viral for allowing people to steal stuff because they have those laws, it doesn't make anything better. It only makes it worse. Not that
well,
that's the culprit, but
just to wrap the question up before we go into a few topics, do
mhm.
you think would you allow if you had a child? As of right now, you don't, but I know it's coming soon, and I'm hoping you'll make the announcement on this show for everybody to see.
Well, I've got a surprise for you.
Hey,
Hey, all
anyways,
right.
hey, do you feel that it is right? Would you let the school whip your child?
one
That's a hot
hundred
take
percent,
because I know, but there's a lot of parents like, no, 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 no.
100%. Why not?
What?
That's my question. Why not?
Well, and let's just base it because we say we off the show we base it off of common sense. So let's just take the emotional side out that most parents have because it is their child. Which, granted, at the end of the day, you have the right to choose yay or nay. Am So, do you believe? So when a child gets into society and they break a rule, whether it's your paddle or whoever else is, whether it's in paddle, I use paddle metaphorically as far as you have like your correction, a job's correction, God forbid the police's correction. If they mess up, there are repercussions. So that's why I asked: do you think from a common sense standpoint, emotions to the side for a parent? Do you think that that is fair for be like, yeah, you know what? It is the best for a child because in any phase of life, they are going to have repercussions, and this is a repercussion from the school. Just does
Well,
that make
what the
sense?
parent it's yeah, I no, I agree 100%, and I'm all for um, corporal punishment in schools. However, I mean, if you don't hit your kids in the first place, then you're not going to want the school to do it either. So I mean, there's always that. But that was an option whenever we were growing up. But then the old school parents who actually, had kids who needed, number one, they needed to get paddled. Like I needed to get paddled, and my
I
mom needed to
agree.
spank me.
I
And
agree with
if
myself.
I if
Yeah.
I grew up in the school these days, I'd be running circles around these teachers and these admin because they can't do anything. They can't actually do anything. Oh, you see me in an ISS? What do you freaking do? I'll just do it again, and maybe I'll get caught, maybe I won't. But think about the the benefit of doing it versus the con of getting caught. There's not really a big con anymore. What do you do?
Yeah.
Like, bro, go to ISS. A lot of
For a
kids
week,
love
I'll
that.
fade that quick.
You
Quick.
know what I think's crazy? Hey, you got into a fight. We're gonna suspend you from school for 3 days. Well, great. Now I get to play Fortnite for 3 days in a row. Like I don't care.
Exactly. And that's how parents are though, dude. Most of the time when you have a consistent somebody that is consistently disobeying, most of the time, let's agree, it's not in a household that's going to be like, son, get in that bedroom again. We're going to wear the backside out. You know what I mean? It's mostly the houses
Yeah.
that's like, dang it. And then that's it. It's just like, it make
Gosh
you,
darn
do
it,
you
Timothy.
understand how it makes me look as a parent? I'm going to bed. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Now you
That's it.
don't do it
That's all.
again. Yeah,
That's the
words don't mean
correction.
anything. Yeah.
So therefore, what I'm saying is the next stage of life, it only gets worse. That's actually reality. So these kids that obviously aren't getting, say that the necessary discipline, are going into the real world and being what Coach Jube used to
Yeah.
call Rudy Poops. Rudy Poops.
Yeah. No, no.